So I was listening to this where black men led astray by the red pill movement by the breakdown of women's perspective with Super Sly. And Courtney Michelle said that a lot of the red pill community tells men to not be married based out of fear and low percentages of success. But they don't tell men not to be entrepreneurs and not to be YouTubers, even though there is a low percentage to be successful, slash, it's a low percentage of even making more than minimum wage as an entrepreneur slash YouTuber content creator. So it's all fear based. And a lot of people who get married, they want to get married, and shout out 78 Sports TV because he talks about this a lot too, is a lot of these men want, let's say for better words, sexy red type women. They want Ice Spice type women. Okay, they want women they want IG models. You know, let's keep it PG on YouTube. They want that. They want to marry those type of women. And those type of women are not built for marriage. So the marriage is not going to work because you're marrying someone who is not built for marriage. And then they go online and complain and blah, 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 but they want a certain type of woman. Just like those type of women want certain type of men that have money and this, that, and the third. Like, I got a job. Why she don't like me? I got money. Why she don't like me? The woman that you're more than likely trying to date or trying to be with is into men that have money. They don't care who the man is. They just want a man that has money. On the flip side, if you are a man and you're looking for a quote unquote wife, and the only type of women that you're going after are the IG model type women, if you see a woman who is quote unquote wife material, but she is not an IG model, she's not built the way you want her to be built, she's not as sexual as you want her to be sexual, then a lot of men don't want to marry that type of woman. So it's not really, in my opinion, a very good argument to say that marriage doesn't work, because the choices that people are making and the dating selections that people are making, they're not being honest on those. You have to evaluate what your dating options are, who you're trying to actually marry, and also being honest about the percentages of people who are able to be married and people who are getting divorced. Because the older you get, the harder it is to have that new, fresh relationship love experience. If you've dated throughout your 20s and your 30s and you've been to the bowling alley, you've been to the park, you've been to Cheesecake Factory and things like that, none of these things feel new. None of these things feel fresh. So a lot of people are not going to be into doing these things with new people in the first place. So you're not even able to bond properly because you've been bonding with the wrong people throughout your teenage years, 20s and 30s. So by the time you want to actually get married, you're in your late 30s, early 40s, and you don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory. But if it was your first date and you're in high school, you can just walk to the corner store and that would be not even considered a date. That's just bonding with a girl that you have a crush with or a guy that you have a crush on. So if you're a female, so a lot of people are not being honest about marriage, and they're not being honest about what it really takes, just like being an entrepreneur. But they're not telling people don't be an entrepreneur. I actually tell people not to be an entrepreneur because of the percentage, because how low it is. Being an entrepreneur slash content creator, you know, being your own boss, like you might as well be married and bring two incomes together than to even be an entrepreneur. The percentages of a successful entrepreneur to where it replaces your job. I'm not talking about a side hustle. I'm talking about you do not have a job. You are an entrepreneur 100%. the percentages of having a successful business drops tremendously when you try to do that. It's not easy to, oh, I'm just going to be an entrepreneur, you know. That's harder than being married, okay, and having it replace your income 100%. So that was a great point by Courtney Mitchell. Shout out to Super Slide, Woman's Perspective, 78 Sports TV. I'm gonna tag you guys in this particular piece of content. So yeah, if you liked it, you want to leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. Peace.